ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free of disease. May all beings can see what is good for them. Om peace, peace, peace. With this intention of bringing peace in our own life, in our loved one's life, in our community, in our country, in the world, we begin today's yoga practice. And just set one personal intention for yourself, anything that you want to achieve through this yoga practice. And release. So to begin the pranayama, we will again start with Bhastrika. So Bhastrika is a bellows breath, which is like a quick, sharp inhale, quick, sharp exhale. What it does is it cleans the alveoli in the lungs. So lungs have these small balloon-like structures, and they are full, like every time we breathe in, they inflate. Every time we breathe out, they deflate. So if we are doing that really quickly, it allows the lungs to clean and set our body, our respiratory system, our nervous system for further asanas and pranayams. So let's start by either making a jnana mudra and feel free to sit in any position that, because this is just to support, but what we are going to work with is this much of body. So we'll be working here, but if your knees are hurting or if your body is hurting, feel free to move. And feel free to stop at any time, because it could be that 5 are enough, 10 are enough. So maybe this time we will do and count and see how many you can do without needing to stop. So I'm stopping at 25. And if you cough or sneeze, it's okay to stop. You don't have to continue and push yourself, because yoga is not about pushing. It's about respecting the limits of the body and understanding that body has a different energy and different vigor on any given day. Now we will do Chandra Bhedana. So for Chandra Bhedana, make your Nasika Mudra. Bend the first 2 fingers and use your semicircle. Close the right nostril and only inhale, exhale for 5 times through the left nostril. And now we will do on the right side. So close the left nostril with fingers and try and keep the mind with the in-breath and with the out-breath, and 5 times again from the right side. So this was Surya Vedana. And now we will do Chandranulom Vilom. So keep your Nasika Mudra. And inhale from left, exhale from the right. And again, close each side after each inhalation and exhalation. And do this 5 times. And after 5 times, we will switch the sides. So, inhaling from right, exhaling from left. And after each inhale, you close that side. After each exhale, you close that side. And this is called Suryanulom Vilom. So you're working with the sun's energy. So after 5 times, we can release. And this helps to balance the energy channels in our body. Now we will bring the both hands out and close the ears and close the eyes and inhale and create a humming bee sound for 3 times. Now rubbing the palms together and bringing hands on top of the eyes. One more time. And one more time. And bringing a smile on the face, feeling happy to be alive, to be sitting here and doing yoga, having all this time to ourselves. Isn't that amazing? So now we will do chanting of Om for 5 times. So why Om? Why do we chant Om? Like a lot of people have questions about that. So Om is a primordial sound that existed before any sound on the earth. It's a complete sound. It has everything. So see, if you say ah, so your mouth is wide open. Then you say oh, so your mouth is half open. So A, U, and M. So then when you say M, so so in all those 3 ways, when we say o, any word spoken can come under that. So either you have to fully open your mouth, or you have to half, or you have to close. So that's how we connect through sound into our energy channel, through our yogic body. So that's why. So it's a sound of the universe. So when you say Om, your vibrations go higher. and they connect with the universe, and it lifts your energy, and you are working on your own upliftment. So simple. So even if you don't feel like doing any more yoga, you just sit, you make your Jnana Mudra like that, and you just chant Om. You still done yoga without moving the body. So take a deep breath in. So checking in, how do I feel? What did I feel when I was chanting Om? And experiencing that connection with the universe, taking 1 minute of silence. And opening your eyes, looking around. And start to raise your arms up and bring the palms together. And looking up. Just maybe simply shifting the gaze of the eyes without necessarily moving the neck. And release and bring your hands to the heart center. Keeping the mind in here and now. Inhale, raise your arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms up. And gently turn on your right. Look over your right side without twisting too much, just a gentle twist. Coming back to the center. And then moving on your left. Coming back to the center. And then lateral flexion of the spine. So very gently leaning over on your right side is straight. Coming back to the center and leaning over to the left. Lateral flexion of the spine. Coming back to the center and bringing both hands to the ground. And maybe sitting on the knees for a little while. See if that is any easier. And you can find your own way of using the props. So cushion, would it be better if you put the cushion under your knees? Yeah. Is that okay? For maybe few seconds? Yeah. So inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, inhaling. Yes, you can come to stand on the knees completely if that is any easier. And exhale down. Putting your hand on the waist. Just looking over your right and your left. And from here, moving on your hands and knees. Your turn on your side. So coming on your hands and knees. Then make sure the arms are aligned with shoulder, elbow and wrist joint in one alignment. All fingers wide spread. Knees are directly below the hip joint. And stretch the right leg behind. And with a gentle turn of the head, look at your right foot. Bringing the right knee back down. Straightening the left leg. Turning the head. Bringing the right knee down. Stretch right arm. Bringing the right palm down. Stretch left arm. And down. Stretch right arm and left leg. Back down in neutral tabletop. Stretch the opposite side. And back down. Now bringing the hips to the heels and not moving into Balasana, just keeping the arms stretched and your gaze or drishti in the middle of the arms. So your drishti is very important. Then coming back to neutral tabletop and again moving the hips to the heels. Coming back to neutral. One more time. At your own pace, see if you can bring a little rhythm. So there is always rhythm in our bodies and in the world outside. So our heartbeat has a rhythm, our breath has a rhythm, our circadian rhythm of the sleep and wake cycle. So everything in the universe is based on the rhythm. And that's how so many people connect so much with music. So incorporating some rhythm into your yoga practice. Now coming back to neutral tabletop and curl the toes under and lift your hips high for Ardha Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. Knees down, hips to the heels, top of the feet on the ground, stretching the arms. Coming back to neutral tabletop, curl the toes under, lift your hips high, looking at the toes. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, then knees on the ground, top of the feet on the ground, bringing hips to the heels and stretch the arms. Coming back to neutral tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the hips high, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Knees down, hips to the heels, top of the feet on the ground. Stretching. And from here, just adopt your own version of Balasana or any pose of childlike pose when you feel rested. Surrender to the earth. Coming back to neutral tabletop. Curl the toes under, lift the hips high. Looking at the toes. Now bring your right foot in between your hand. And place the back knee down on the ground. And top of the foot on the mat. And raise your arms up. Maybe bring the palms together. And just twisting on your right and placing your left elbow on your right thigh. Placing both fingertips on the ground and bringing right foot back, moving into Dandasana or plank pose. Knees down, lie down on the mat. Straighten the body, lie down, elbows close to the rib cage. Now keep your elbows lifted. Yes. Inhale, move into Bhujangasana. And then press through the palm, curl the toes under, lift the hips high for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring left foot forward. If it doesn't come between your hands, just see how far it can come. Even if you have to move it manually. Yeah. Only as far as it can come easily. Then place the back knee on the mat and twist on the other side. So left thigh holds the right elbow. Both fingertips down on the mat. Bring the left foot back, moving into Dandasana. Knees down, lie down. Keep the elbows raised. Yes. Inhale, raise the chin and chest off the mat, elbows close to the rib cage. Curl the toes under, press through the palm. Exhale, looking at your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now shift the gaze to look between the hands and gently walk your feet to the top of the mat. And staying bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. And come to stand in Tadasana. And just standing in Tadasana or mountain pose. Connecting with your inner mountain. If I ask you to imagine a mountain inside you, where do you feel that stability? Where would that be in your body? So where would you feel a mountain? Yeah, it sounds right because that's the base. Like the feet are holding, the legs are holding the upper body. So yeah, if you connect with the lower body as a mountain, that sounds right, although there is no right or wrong. Somebody might experience mountain somewhere else in their body. And now standing tall, bend the knees deeply and make sure that you can still see your toes. Inhale, raise your arms up for Utkartasana. Exhale. And bend the knees deeply, raise your arms up for Utkatasana. And bring the arms to the side. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, raise the arms for Utkatasana. And release. Knees are okay? Yeah, so somebody who has acute knee pain shouldn't practice this. And now we will do Rakshasana or the tree pose. So just to practice for the tree pose, first we will do a little bit of balancing. So raise your right foot off the ground and then move the knee on the side. And coming back, bring it down, raise the left foot, move the left knee, coming back, release. Now bring your right foot to your left thigh. Inhale, raise your arms up. Your drishti or your gaze can be anywhere where you feel stable. Maybe down on the ground. And release. Now bringing the left foot on the right thigh. Inhale, raise the arms. And imagine in your mind, if you are a tree, what kind of tree would you like to be? And release. So what kind of tree?
A cherry tree.
Oh, that's so beautiful, cherry tree. Yeah, I love cherries. Imagine the beautiful red cherries. Now inhale, come up on your ball of the foot. Getting tall, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Now coming to sit on your knees again. And place your palms on top of each other on the belly button. And as you exhale, start to fold forward for Mandukasana. Inhale, coming up, only coming down as much as it feels comfortable. Yeah, you can sit either on top of your feet or without. And one more time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. This time we will make a fist and use this, this part of the knuckle, which is kind of, smooth. And place that on the side of the belly button. And start to fold forward. It's like giving a little massage to the internal organs. And inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Now coming to sit in Malasana. So either simply sitting on your feet, or most of my students, like yourself, find it easier to sit on their ball of the foot. But for me, this is the best and easy way.
Sure. Sure.
That's okay. And release. And as you release, stretch your both legs. open. And bring your right hand to your left shin or toes, yeah, wherever they reach. And then coming to the other side. So keep moving at your own pace. And now bringing the two legs to the front. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands touch the toes. Inhale up. Exhale down. Or wherever your hands land, there's no right or wrong. And release both hands on the side of the body. And bring your right foot to the left thigh for 𝙈𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙩𝙚. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down on the toes. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, inhale up, looking up. Exhale, coming down. And release your hands on the side of the body. Lift your right foot to the outer edge of the left thigh. And pull the right knee towards the chest. And place the right hand's fingertips towards the back wall. And turn the gaze on the right side. 𝙈𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙩𝙚𝙪 or half Lord of the Fish pose. And release. Now bring the left foot to the right thigh. Inhale, raise arms. Exhale, hands down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhaling, looking up, exhaling, coming down. And this time, as you exhale, bring the hands down and lift the left foot to the outer edge of the right thigh. Pull the knee towards the chest, move the hands, fingertips towards the back wall, and turn your gaze on the left for 𝙈𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙩𝙚. If you wish, you can also fold the straight knee to bring the right heel under the left hip, but you don't have to. And release, and bring the 2 feet together. And move the knees. And you will feel a little pull on this particular area of the hip. And bringing a big smile like a child. Butterfly. How would the butterfly be happy when she's going around and looking at the beautiful flowers? So even if we are not feeling happy and we smile, we still get the benefit. So just keep smiling. And release. And this time come to lie down on your mat. And keeping both knees bent, both arms on the side of the body, palms facing down. Bring the right leg long on the ground. And left leg long on the ground. And bring your right knee towards the chest, wrap your arms around the shin, and lift your head towards the knee for 𝙈𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙩𝙚𝙪𝙗. Exhale, coming down. And again, lift the head. Inhale, head down. And release. Repeat on the other side. And release. This time bend both knees towards the chest, wrap your arms around and just rock and roll from side to side. And release. Now open your knees and bring the 2 feet together. And lift the feet off the ground. Yes, and bring the both feet together. Like a namaste from the feet. Can you do that? Yes. Yeah. And catch hold of the feet and lift your head towards the feet. Yes. And bring the head down and release. Keep the knees bent, both arms on the side of the body. Pull your feet towards the hips and start to raise your hip, lower back, middle back, upper back to make a bridge with the body. You can also interlace the fingers underneath for Setu Bandhasana. And start to bring the back down. Create wider gap between the knees. Bring your hands into cactus arm and bring the knees on the right side, then the left side at your own pace, like a windshield wiper. And release your legs down on the mat, both arms on the side of the body. And just relax in Shavasana. Open your palms to the ceiling. Bring wider gap between the legs so that body can be completely relaxed. And observing the silence inside out. Bringing your full attention on the breath. Can we rest the mind in awareness? Can we let the breath flow on its own and touch the miracles of this yogic body? So our chitta, the inner perceptual space, according to Patanjali, has 3 faculties to work with. The first one is mana or manas. Manas is the recording faculty, which is like our subconscious mind. It doesn't judge anything. Anything that happens to us, it just goes straight in and recorded. Then we have buddhi. Buddhi is the intellect. So intellect has the ability to decide what to keep and what to throw. And the more we practice yoga, the more our wisdom is awakened within. Then ahamkara. Ahankara is our ego mind, ego self. I am this, I am that. So that I becomes balanced. Neither it is exaggerated nor it is undermined. So if we want to work with these three faculties of our chitta, manas, buddhi and ahankara, we must practice yoga on a regular basis. So continue to connect with your breath and bring your awareness to any